Hello everybody, this is Gusto again. I have another review today. And guess what? Today's my birthday, and y'all have given me a great birthday present. With your support, this channel has achieved over 7,000 subscribers, so thank you very, very much. So what we're going to do today is continue with the 24-hour UK ORP, specifically the lunch portion. Again, thank you to Scotsman1984 for supplying me with this ration. Head over to his channel and check out some great content there as well. So here's what I've designated for lunch. We have the main item, which is the potato and leek soup. There's some snacks with some chili beef jerky, a cereal bar with cookies and cream, some of the ginger oat biscuits, some peanut butter. There's the fruit nougat bar, and a couple of drinks. One is the orange beverage powder, and one is the Slazenger S1 sports drink. Also a tea and a fruit pocket. And this again is the violet cap, which is apple, raspberry, and blackcurrant. So first things first, let's get the leek soup heated up. And the directions on the ORP say to heat that in boiling water, so let's go do that. So while that's heating up, let's get the rest onto a tray. Alright, we'll start with our side items. We have the chili beef jerky, again by Beyond the Beaten Track. And here you can see the ingredients and the nutritional facts. Pause if you want to read it. There you go. Okay, quite a decent amount of jerky there. Looks like there's an oxygen absorber. Next we have a cereal bar, cookies and cream flavor. There you can kind of see the texture. It looks kind of like a dense Rice Krispie treat. Kind of sticky on the surface. It smells like Oreos. We'll have another one of our biscuits with some peanut butter for this lunch. There's the peanut butter again. There's also a dried fruit nougat bar, and this looks, like I said, similar to the one that's in the Dutch ration, maybe a little smaller. Stuff's kind of sticky and hard to get out of the package. Quite sticky, actually. Alright, there you go. Then we have the fruit pocket. This is designed just to be eaten on the run. Unscrew the cap, shove it in your mouth, squeeze it, eat it. But for the purposes of this video, we'll put it out on the tray. It's kind of dark in appearance there. Kind of has the appearance of a thin applesauce. Again, we'll start with the beverage powder, which is orange this time. And actually this time this says to prepare with 375 milliliters of cold water, so we'll get closer on this one than we did with the grapefruit one at breakfast. So again, just kind of a white powder in there. It does have a citrus scent. It kind of smells like Tang. We'll give this one a stir. Next we'll do the S1 sports drink by Slazenger. And I hadn't ever seen anything other than golf equipment made by that company. Let's give this a try. This one also requires 500 milliliters of water. Give it a stir. And lastly, tea. This is a classic black tea. Pour over some hot water. And we'll let it sit for about 5 minutes. Now we have the potato leek soup, which has been heating for about 10 minutes in boiling water. It's quite hot. There's the ingredient list, and you can see there's not a whole lot of preservatives or artificial ingredients added there. That's nice. That's a 300-gram pouch. Feels to be a pretty good amount of soup. And for the soup, we'll use the bumblebee bowl again. Alright, so there's what you get. Smells great. Actually has a pretty strong scent of leeks, which is kind of a milder onion scent. You can also pick up some celery as well. So let's get some close-ups real quick. So it's kind of a thick, creamy soup. Got big chunks of potatoes there. Lots of like parsley and vegetables in there. Can't really distinguish the pieces of leeks themselves. Maybe kind of that. There they are. It's kind of the clear stuff, smaller pieces there. Yeah, looks pretty good. Alright, so let's get started. Go ahead and start with the main item, which is the potato leek soup. Try to get some chunks in there. Alright, there you go up close. Big chunk of potato. Vegetables in there too. Yeah, that's delicious. Very creamy, has a really strong flavor of leeks, which is kind of a milder onion flavor. The potatoes have held together very well, have a good texture. They haven't fallen apart to the extent that they make the soup overly starchy or anything like that. It's a very good soup. Next, let's try some of the beef jerky. There you go, there's the detail up close. Actually looks like pretty good jerky. Has some pepper flakes in there. Yeah, that's also very good. Tastes not unlike most mass-produced beef jerkies. It's got a little bit of spice to it, mostly black pepper flavor, but it also has some sweetness to it as well. That's pretty good. Let's try the cereal bar as well. Again, I said this kind of looked like a dense Rice Krispie treat. We break it open. Looks more chocolatey on the inside. Has the scent of like an Oreo cookie. Yeah, it's very good as well. It kind of has an artificial chocolate flavor to it. Fairly crispy, like I said. Kind of has the same texture as a Rice Krispie treat. Next we'll do the ginger oat biscuits, and I have a piece of one of these that was broken in the package, so I'll use that for the up-close detail. Again, it's kind of a coarse grain, almost cookie-like biscuit. Again, it's very tasty. Very crispy, almost like a granola texture, but not quite as coarse. You can pick up a pretty distinct ginger flavor, but it's very good. We have some peanut butter that I'm going to put on that too. Yeah, that looks like a creamy peanut butter. There you go. Kind of looks a little bit oily, and it was kind of on the thin side for a peanut butter. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, not bad. It is kind of a thin peanut butter, and it tastes like it's been sweetened somewhat, but it has a good flavor. It goes pretty well with the biscuit. Let's try the drinks before we move on to the sweet items. We'll start with the sports drink. This was the S1 so sports drink, orange flavor. You can tell that's an electrolyte beverage, kind of like Gatorade or Powerade or something like that, but it actually has a little bit sweeter taste than those. Not bad. Can't really pick up a whole lot of orange flavor to it. Maybe a little bit of citrus, but it's mostly just kind of a sweetened electrolyte beverage. We'll try the orange beverage powder. Yeah, that actually has a lot stronger citrus orange flavor, and it's kind of on the tart side and not nearly as sweet as the sports drink. I actually like this one better. And let's prepare the tea now. To the tea I will add 1 sugar and 1 creamer. Give it a stir. There you go. Yeah, that's pretty good standard black tea. Actually has a stronger tea flavor than the breakfast tea had on the previous review. And we'll move on to the kind of dessert-ish items. First, let's try the fruit pouch. It's kind of a reddish purple color. Looks like a thin applesauce. Yeah, that's actually very tasty. It has a strong raspberry flavor, which is one of the fruits in it. This is apple, raspberry, and black currant. That's really, really tasty. Again, not overly sweetened, but kind of a natural fruit flavor. I like that a lot. Okay, and then the kind of the candy bar, the fruit nougat. This has a lot of dried fruits like apricots and raisins and fruits of that nature. Very, very sticky. In appearance, it looks like the nougat that was in the Dutch ration, but it's a lot softer and stickier. And that is extremely sweet, but it would give you a pretty effective burst of energy, as it's pretty much entirely sugar. But good fruit flavor in there. A lot of dried fruit in that bar as well. So that's that for the second installment of the 24-hour operational ration pack from the United Kingdom. Very good food in this one, as was the case with breakfast. The soup is excellent. Doesn't need any kind of seasoning at all. Very good flavor, strong leek flavor, and good chunks of vegetables, potatoes in there. It's very pleasing texture and flavor. The beef jerky, also a great snack, and plenty of energy in this ration, and all of the food so far has been very, very good. Nothing in here that you just kind of have to eat for the purpose of fuel. It's actually quite enjoyable. The drinks are pretty good. Again, I like the regular beverage powder, but certainly getting the electrolytes and the sports drink would be helpful. And the applesauce there, an excellent fruit item. Very, very pleasing fruit flavor. So this is a very, very enjoyable ration pack, so I can't wait to get to the third portion, which will be dinner. I'll be getting that to you very soon. Again, thank you to Scotsman1984 for sending this pack to me. It's been an excellent experience. So again, thank you to all the subscribers and viewers. I appreciate every single one of you, so continue to leave comments. I'll do my best to answer them in a timely fashion. So please stay tuned for more. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.